Hey everyone, I'm Matthew Slyman, strategic web marketer and consultant for Page Progressive. In today's video, I'm going to be explaining why I believe that Google Ads is the most powerful form of advertising on the planet. Now, before I get started, please know that I have personally experienced many forms of advertising and have utilized a plethora of marketing tactics over the years, including social media marketing, email blasts, flyer distribution, banner and display ads on high traffic websites, you name it. And there is nothing that even comes close to the goals that can be achieved by a solid, creatively built, and well-managed Google ad campaign. Google absolutely dominates, even over some of the biggest marketing platforms out there, including radio, TV, billboard, and the biggest reason for this is because of one simple word. Well, actually it's two words. Okay, so one simple phrase we know as user intent. Now, for those of you who aren't as marketing savvy, I'll break something down for you real quick. Most people in the sales world have a pretty solid understanding of what's known as the sales funnel. This funnel is typically comprised of about 6 steps in a process of attracting new consumers and completing an actual sale. So user intent is typically the 4th step down in this sales process. With Google's biggest marketing platform, your advertisements automatically skip down to that 4th step, catching people right as they're in that process of looking to make a purchase of your products or services. No other form of advertising on the planet catches people in this critical moment. Think about it. When it comes to advertising on television, are you really catching people in the moment of when they're actually ready to make a purchase of something? What is your actual user intent when turning on the television? For most people, it's entertainment. Whether you're watching your favorite show, sports game, the news, or just unwinding from a long day at work, odds are, in that moment, your actual intentions are just to sit down and enjoy the broadcast that you love most. In fact, oftentimes when there's a commercial break, they either change the channel or get up to get something from the fridge or just do something else to pass the time until their show comes back on. Rarely do people even pay attention to television commercials anymore. Or what about radio? Same thing, right? When you're just hanging out, chilling in your living room on the back porch, listening to the radio, in that moment, what is your user intent? For most people, it's just relaxing, hanging out, and enjoying the time while listening to some of their old favorites. And if you're driving down the road listening to the radio and a commercial comes on, what do you normally do? I don't know about you, but I typically change the station, at least until the commercial breaks over, right? And let's talk billboards for a minute here. Those nice big fancy electric displays. Be honest with me about something. How many times do you actually look up at those while you're driving by? I'll bet you can't even tell me 3 billboard advertisements that you've seen in the last week. What is your user intent during that moment? Perhaps you're on the way to a friend's house or a family gathering or a sporting event, or maybe you're trying to get to work or even get home from work and just beat the rush hour traffic. Whatever the case may be, it's highly unlikely that in those moments you're actually sitting in the 4th step of the sales funnel. It's highly unlikely that you're ready to make a purchase of any kind in that moment. And you know what the funny thing is? Most people who are stuck in traffic, waiting for that car in front of them to move just a couple inches forward, are probably doing what? You guessed it. Playing on their phones. And I don't know if you guys are picking up what I'm putting down, but that pretty much means that during that moment, your Google ad has more of a chance of being seen than that big bright billboard towering over the highway. Furthermore, if the person on the phone is in the middle of searching for a particular product or service while waiting for traffic to move, you can take advantage of that by creating an ad that will pop up right in front of their eyes during that critical moment. This is why Google Ads is the single most powerful form of advertising on the planet. Let's say you're an accounting firm, a law firm, an interior design company, a construction company offering kitchen and bathroom remodeling services, whatever the case may be. Whenever someone in your area is searching Google for the specific services that you provide, you can have your ad shown to them above all the search results. Your company can be the first thing they see when they enter in a search inquiry. Maybe you own a pizza shop, an auto parts store, a clothing store specific to infants and toddlers, whatever the case may be, same thing. When people are looking for a specific product or service, you have an incredible opportunity to meet them right there in that moment when the user intent to purchase said product or service is at its peak. This is huge. No other form of advertising on the planet can capture people during these very critical moments of specific user intent. Companies and organizations all over the world are starting to figure this out, and they are taking advantage of Google's amazing advertising options. You can too. Google Ads provides significant opportunity for small businesses to capture a solid piece of the market while only costing maybe a fifth of what they might pay for television, radio, or billboard advertising. Now look, I'm not knocking radio, TV, or billboard advertising. Look, if you're a big business, big company, you have big budgets and advertising dollars to throw out and saturate the market, I think radio, TV, and billboard are still very good and very powerful forms of advertising. They're really good for branding, for creating awareness and all that, but Google Ads levels the playing field even so that small businesses on the local level can still come in and capture a good chunk of the market, a good chunk of those people who are searching for specific products or services. So if you didn't know before, well, at least you know now. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, comment, and share with others. Let everyone know that the word is out. Google Ads truly is the most powerful form of advertising on the planet.